God judge Bonnie Blue?
Well,
If God existed.
arguing about God and whether he exists or not is a completely different topic. But, I mean, the holy books have a whole bunch of...
Truth is, though, because I'm a Christian person, but the truth is, God is judging us all. And I would almost argue that God is actually judging the men that allowed us to create a society where Bonnie Blue can even do something like this. Because it's even in the Bible itself that men are supposed to lead women. So the fact that we're letting women lead their own lives and do this deplorable shit is actually a sin on us. So God wouldn't even be looking at Bonnie Blue. He'd be looking at us and being like, what are you niggas doing? And this is actually a criticism I'll give of Christianity real quick too. Because, bruh, this is why I can't fuck with the conservatives nowadays, bro. I'm telling you, and I'll explain to you niggas why. Because traditional conservatism, at least from the social media standpoint, is fucking dead. It's deplorable. It's horrible. Because the problem with these dumb conservatives, right, or that really pisses me off about them, is that they try to preach traditional values and hold niggas to traditional values when we're in a situation when they have personally allowed those traditional values to get eroded. And they get mad at the niggas, right, who are trying to be hardliners against the bullshit we're dealing with now, right? There was one time where Myron Gaines said one time that he believes that a lot of men, like before they decide to get married, they should sleep with at least 50 women. There was other statistics he gave, but that was a controversial one that he gave. He said men should sleep with 50 women before they decide to get married, which makes sense in the current situation we're in right now. Like, we're not in a situation where back then where you were 18, your wife was 18, you guys got married, the whole family was involved. It was a really big, cultural, religious thing around the whole marriage. Like, there was a whole setup, a whole structure behind it, right? So it made sense. Everything worked. But now we're in a free for all now. Ain't no more religion being involved in this. Dating is just niggas come in and just do whatever they want. So yes, it actually makes sense to say, no, you need to sleep with 50 girls so you can make sure you select a girl very well. Right? And you're sexually adept because it matters now. Because these women are actually expecting you to be sexually experienced. I'm going to be real with y'all. That's what we get with the free for all, guys. Understand. When we have this free for all, the cream of the crop, right, is what's going to rise to the top when it comes to dealing with chicks. That's what happens. Because it's not about tradition anymore. It's about your value as a man that you provide to the relationship. And you being able to lay pipe really well is super important. Now, I'm being real with y'all. It's super important for niggas to be able to lay pipe now because we created the free for all. There's no more religion involved. So it's only if you can please this woman's desires to the highest degree that you're going to be able to have a stable relationship. I'm going to be honest. Like, that's the situation we're in. So a lot of these dumbass conservatives that have no fucking clue what's going on and just continue to try to preach these traditional values when it comes to relationships will be like, that's wrong, that's degenerate, that's whatever. But when you look at the GOP, when you look at the Republican Party, they allow gay niggas to have positions to speak. They allow reform thoughts like Nala Ray to have positions to speak. So do you see the situation we're in? It'd be the same niggas that are criticizing Myron for saying that men should sleep with 50 women in order to make sure they can have a stable relationship, that will be okay to allow gay niggas to have opinions on conservative issues, that will allow reform thoughts to have positions of leadership in conservative conversations. Like, what the fuck? It's because of you dumbasses who claim to want to protect traditional values, who really just eroded it all by accepting degenerate behavior. And now you niggas want to turn around and criticize niggas for telling people to adapt to the situation. Because modern Christians have already given up. They've already fucked up. They've already given away all power. And the real niggas who are trying to bring all that shit back and are like, no, niggas have to be real again. Niggas have to be masculine again because it's the only way we can go back to those traditional values. We need demons again. We need manipulators again. We need ridiculously powerful men again. You need to be capable. You need to make money. You need to be able to lay pipe well. You need to be a perfect catch now in order to get the bitches back in line because the women have no more leaders anymore. So it's only the best tier men that can change them again. It's only if we have all the men become more masculine and powerful again, everybody gets changed again. Understand? But these conservative niggas are like, no, still act like it's the fucking 1950s. Still act like dating is the same as it was 50 years ago when your whole entire family was involved and Christianity played a big role into your relationship. And she was 18, she was a virgin, and you were 18, you guys got married and everything was great. They're saying act the exact same way. And that's not the fucking situation we're in anymore. That's why current conservatism is fucking dead. Right? You can't even call conservatism. We need like the GOP in itself is dead. The Republican Party is just dead. Super liberal, super progressive. I would argue that the current conservative Republican Party is woke as fuck. Because these niggas don't say the real shit. These niggas don't keep it real. There was a time when we fucking hated gay niggas. There was a time when if you were gay, it was super deplorable. They're like, you're gay? Get the fuck out this church. Now, every single time I drive the street past the fucking church, I'm seeing a fucking pride flag, a trans flag, saying everyone is included. What the fuck? What happened to the conservatism? We got churches pushing progressive values now. And then we got conservatives on fucking X telling other niggas, oh, just, you can just date any girl. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have sex till marriage. It's fine. The women are exactly how they were 50 years ago, even though they're fucking not. And they're flying to Dubai and getting plowed out. But I digress with this. I'm just saying this all to say that like current conservatism is dead. You need to be a real nigga now. The only way things are going to be better is if we have more real niggas. We have more killers. We have more manipulators. You know what I'm saying? Like unless we got more of that shit, like we're actually cooked. To be real. Like to really to really lay it down for you niggas, that's like the situation we're in. Current conservatism is dead. So